tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. I saw the signs for so long, just a reminder. Stay strong.
It was a frequent sight in the 80s and 90s, and it's continued on till today. Playoff football in the Bay Area as we welcome you to Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Coming up, we've got an ultra-important divisional round matchup in the NFC, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the San Francisco 49ers. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. These guys, winners a week ago in that 4-5 matchup, looking to carry that momentum over to the divisional round. Opposite him, the Niners' Kyle Shanahan. His guys fresh coming off the bye, ready to prove they are the team to beat in the conference. The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. They're led out by the young man out of Stanford, their rookie quarterback.
And if he and his guys want to spring the upset here in the second round and move on, they've got to focus on the good that they did in the wild card victory. At the top of that list, protecting the football. Got a little careless last week. A few got away from it. Might not be so fortunate this time around. And if that's the case, they'll end up going home.
Brings up second and 10 on the 26-yard line.
Back to throw now on second and 10. His throw incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw and coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
Walker has it. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Let's go now. 19, start.
Running right, here's Walker. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner. Now a second and 10.
Ready? Ready, lying.
Sticking with Walker on second down. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. First down Seattle on a pickup of 13.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
The 20, 5, and he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Zach Charbonnet, 45 yards. And the Seahawks are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Myers connects on the PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. So that drive 6 plays, 75 yards. And the finishing touch was that nice long run into the end zone. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And leading them out, their signal caller, now in his 4th season in the NFL.
And he and his team, they were the beneficiaries of a first-round bye earned by a tremendous regular season. He'd been a little bit nicked up, so he could use the rest. And I'm sure his teammates felt the exact same way. But now it'll be interesting to watch their first few drives in this one. Because sometimes getting the rest is great, but sometimes you accumulate a little bit of rust as well. Maybe they come out flat, and they can't afford that in the postseason.
Second and 7. Shotgun now with Purdy. he's able to reel it back in, but it's going to go down as a big loss here on the play.
Get set, get set. Third down. 18, watch out. Get him, get him. Stay with him.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. Here's Hardman to return. It'll be a net of only 30 here. 40-yard punt, 10 on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
2nd and 9 now. Rolling to his right. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll try for the first with Walker. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down.
And the Seahawks.
Get
First
it.
down.
Let's go.
They're going right back to Walker. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. 2nd down.
Okay, ready.
2nd down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
And that was a beautifully executed screen pass. He let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front, completed the pass beautifully. So now you got all that open space, the big guys leading the way.
And the Seahawks are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
Come on. Hey. Hook nice.
Walker is in. Touchdown, Seattle.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
The extra point now coming from Myers. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it was Kenneth Walker finishing things off with a touchdown run. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. They trail here early in this division round game as they seek a spot in the NFC title bout. Out of the gun, Purdy. He'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. Purdy now to throw off the play action. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, and it's good for a 1st down as well.
Gain of 6. And the 49er first down.
Up the but got McCaffrey. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football. Let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
And McCaffrey going to pick up a Niners first down as he's across midfield to the 48. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
At the 50-yard line.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Nifty move. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Purdy on the sneak. And he is going to have the 49ers first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now here comes Ayuk on the jet sweep. Oh, this one, they may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Tip your cap to DeMarcus Lawrence. Nice play defensively. Purdy will set up to throw it here. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
That's another 49er.
Now the first carry for their fullback. DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Right back to use check again. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8.
It's now 3rd and 8.
Back to throw, Purdy. This one is down he goes. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4.
It's up to how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. 14-0 to score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. And the first play will be a field goal try. And this a 39-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So not exactly the response they were hoping for, but they'll take the 3 to at least get them on the score sheet.
Yeah, now's not the time to panic. All is well. Somewhat calm. Only down 14-0. So continue to play your game, take the points when they're there, and put the emphasis on your defense to go out and get you the football back.
Oh, what a move. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Back out now comes Kenneth Walker in the Seattle offense. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the 2nd quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
The Seahawks first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. And they'll wind up getting this with all the way down inside the 20. It's a gain of 35.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Get it! Hot 70, hot 70.
Back to throw. Rhodes. Over the middle, that's all they might come. So give him 5 yards here on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 5 at the 49ers 14-yard line.
Looking to throw. Rhodes. Looking for Cooper Kupp again, 2 in a row. And the Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
1st and goal, Seattle.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Walker. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. 51 yards rushing for him now as he has been strong here in the first half of this divisional round matchup. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
Bronco 80.
Walker once more. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Ken Walker with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road. So the toss play effective, even down here near the goal line.
Yeah, and you're hoping the defense commits too many men to stop the run in the middle of the field and that your blockers can gain a little bit of an advantage. And when they do, foot race to the pylon, and this time, he had the speed to win that race.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. And San Francisco gets set to go here. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. Purdy. And the Seahawks defense gets to him and they bring him down. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
Purdy looking to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
3rd down.
Throwing here, Purdy. And this pass broken up. And the contact, well of time there, and now 4th down. Now the veteran Thomas Morstead on to punt it away. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Up the middle, here's Walker. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
And the Seahawks first down.
Cowboy 80.
Operating from the gun. Throws. He completes this to Walker. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll make it second down.
Brings up second and 5.
Come on, come on.
The Niners' 28-yard line.
Gotta be lying.
Back to throw. Rose. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Incomplete.
Go.
It's third down.
Looking to throw. Rose. That is caught. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Ready.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Smith and Jigba with a grab. The gain of 5. And it's second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5. At the 49ers' 14-yard line.
Hawk 70. Hawk.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And the Seahawks are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Again, Walker. And same result. He's going to take this just to the line of scrimmage before running into a brick wall. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal.
60 Eagles. 60. Ready.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. On comes the Seahawk kicker here on 4th down. It's Jason Myers. Myers' kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So everything else has gone right in this first half. Kind of follows that it would for their kicker, too, as he adds 3 more onto the lead.
Yeah, and the way that this one's gone, definitely not looking like he's going to have to worry too much about pressure kicks late in the game. He can go out there free and easy, just work on his form, and he knocked that one through.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pass caught by Pearson. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
And the 49ers first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now Purdy. He'll get this to Jennings over the middle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
49ers first down.
Purdy now to throw. Dancing to his left. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. McCaffrey on the counter. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Seahawks 41.
Here's Purdy. They'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. It'll go as a gain of 4. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. From the gun on 3rd down. Purdy. He's got his target. That's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 20-yard line. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down. 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. Here's a 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 15-yard line.
once more. Purdy looking to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Back to throw again. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got him there complete. Touchdown, 49ers. Juwan Jennings, a 14-yard touchdown. And the 49ers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
When you're a great route runner, it makes you that much better as a receiver because now your quarterback trusts that you're going to be where he expects, and he's able to deliver the ball on time.
Tucker with the extra point, and that cuts this lead down to 13. That time a 9-play drive, and it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Kenneth Walker headed back out there. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
From the gun on 3rd down. Rose. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Fielded at the 33. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. The Niners ready to go on offense for the final time of this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Back to throw now on 1st down. Nifty running there, but it'll come on what should be the final play of half number 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
So halftime here out west. Let's go east. That's where we find Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scott, thank you very much. We are ready to get started here with the 2nd half.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. 2nd half action back underway. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this 3rd quarter. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the 2nd half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll send the tight end in motion left. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throw out wide is incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take it. Looking to put a drive together. They go play action here on 1st down. Completes it to Hardman. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
back to throw. Rose rotates Hardman for another catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
1st down, Seattle.
Let's go. Ready, right?
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And complete to Smith-Njigba. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. It's a big play there for Seattle. And even 40 yards.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. On the counter, it's Walker. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Kenneth Walker saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Seahawks are able to add on to that lead.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. They juked him. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
At the 29-yard line.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. And this is caught. Jennings. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. A big play there for the Niners. 43 yards.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
So from the 26-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8. At the 26-yard line.
Throwing here, Purdy. And this one too long.
He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let him go late and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
Back to throw, Purdy.
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Christian McCaffrey,
26 yards.
and the 49ers get a bit closer.
Well, we know he can run the ball. There he shows he has the ability to do a little bit more.
That's what you call a complete player. A guy who can run it, catch it, probably can protect the passer when necessary, but his skills are best used when you get the ball in his hands.
And that's the thing. When you've got an athlete like that, you want to get the ball to him in multiple ways, right?
Without a doubt, because he often creates mismatches about who can cover him, whether he's coming out of the backfield or even lining up like a receiver.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Quite make it to the 25. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Here's Walker to start the drive.
Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
This is 2nd and 8. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
95 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
And that's a great run, and this is where you've got a running back who feels like he needs to take over this football game. You're in the second half, you've got the lead, you're looking at moving on to the conference championship, and he's got to be saying, just keep giving me the ball, and I'll get us home.
Let's go. Bronco 80.
Walker now on 1st and 10. There he goes again.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Ken Walker,
56 yards.
and the Seahawks add 6 to their lead.
They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was, and if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
Now Myers for the extra point. And that one makes this a 19-point game. Scoring summary, 3-play drive.
And it was Ken Walker finishing things off with a touchdown run. Gets past one man. The 49ers ready to set up shop again offensively. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
They give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
Throw left side, McCaffrey's got him. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield, and he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
McCaffrey running up the middle. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Purdy off the play fake. That one complete to his receiver, Jennings. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 44-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. From the 43, here's a second down and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Out of the gun, Purdy will get this out right here to McCaffrey. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
A handoff running right, Galindo. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Purdy from the gun. A throw left side for Pearson is complete. And that's good for a gain of 6. And 3rd and 8 now.
When the hitch route is run really well, that jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space, all you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra yardage. And that's exactly what he got done there.
False start, offense.
That flag that'll push him back 5. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, 3rd and long. Purdy looking to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago.
But don't tell any defensive coordinator I played for, but that might be considered a win for both teams because defensively they stopped them short and forced the 4th down. But offensively, they picked up enough yards to give their kicker a better shot if that's what they want to do.
Now Justin Tucker's out to try the field goal. Made his first, this now from 42 yards out. Tucker's kick is good. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Tucker now following the made field goal, set to kick it away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Seattle now ready to march out of the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
Here we go, Scott. Viking 18.
Off the play fake. Rose. They'll get this one to Cup complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Ready!
Straight ahead, Walker. And he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. Second down now.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Come on. Ready?
Sticking with Walker on second down. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. Now a 3rd and 6.
Ready? Cougar 19.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's the Seahawks with the possession. They also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th and final quarter. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That is caught. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 38-yard line. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives them a first down.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because, to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. There's a short one caught by Arroyo. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on second down.
60 Vikings.
Looking to throw. Rose. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. They just keep marching right along. First down on the pickup of 8 there.
And the Seahawks first down.
Tag! Cowboy 80.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. From the 24 now, here's a 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and
18 Cardinal.
Back to throw. Rose. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Hawk 70.
From the gun on 3rd down. Rose. Looking low, and that's complete. And he is going to have the Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Bronco 80. Ready.
Now to the ground. Here's Walker. Asante Samuel Jr. there finding his way to the ball for a stop and a tackle behind the line of scrimmage. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. with Walker from 17 yards out. And the Seahawks are moving closer to a date now in the NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this fourth quarter lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that pushes the lead up to 23.
For Seattle.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. They'll go for a gain of 7. And that will bring up 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 28-yard line.
Shotgun now with Purdy. Able to get away. And Purdy finds a way to move the chains. He slides to a stop, and he's got the 1st down.
And 6. That's good for a Preston at the 34-yard line.
This is McCaffrey on the give. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he stopped immediately there. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Get set, get set.
Now Purdy. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. 2 1st downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
At the 49-yard line.
They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he's going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at their 48-yard line.
Purdy. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawks defense. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Here's Purdy. Looking deep for Jennings. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless, take care of the ball on the way out.
And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
1st down, Seahawks.
And Charbonnet once again. And he'll get full there down to about the 12-yard line. 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Niners' 12-yard line.
19, 18. Ready,
Now a run with Walker. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 3rd and 4. They run here, Rico Dowdle. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
A 27-yard attempt.
Myers' kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
San Francisco set to go on offense once more. And there is a lot of shock in the stadium. The top seed, the favorites, really getting handled thus far in this divisional round and getting close to a disappointing run-and-done scenario in these playoffs. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
Purdy now to throw. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Up the gun, McCaffrey. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
First down at the 46-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. From the 46, here's 2nd down and 8.
18, watch out.
Looking to throw. Purdy.
This has been a rough one to put a mouth for him, but after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
They'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first.
It's 4th down.
Purdy, big 4th down play. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. Now they turn it over. Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Fix the Eagle! Fix the Eagle! Let's go!
They run again to Dowdle. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. 8 yards on the run, and that cuts this down to a 3rd and about 5.
8 yards on the pickup. And this is 3rd down.
70 Lions!
The Seahawks, they are moving on as we say so long, everybody. So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Santa Clara.
Handsome Lagosian, name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and it all fire. I don't spill words, I Spielberg on the beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill his beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke, take notes, joke. Don't look shattered like broke glass. I'ma shine till they blind, pour the blinds out. You online making threats, make them sign out. I redefine routes. We the ones Chris Webber call a timeout. Around and find out. Around and find out. Around and find out. Got no respect for these dudes who doctor the